The shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Test. There we go. Sorry. I had unplugged. I forgot I had accidentally unplugged my headset from the back of my computer. But nonetheless, here we are. And we are back to SSBL action. And we are in the conference finals here tonight for Season 11. Who is going to get the leg up to go to the Super Series? It's the Mythic and the High Rollers and the Retrievers and the Wrong Fielders. Got a full count to Ford Theodorus, and he will strike out.
The designated hitter, number 9, Gideon Clickribbons.
0-2 count to McGribbons. Gutierrez will strike out the side to start off the game. Bottom of the first, it will be Box Sheldon on the mound. Just as a reminder, with the Mythic Astro Series going 5, it's the number 2 here for the Mythic pitching in game 1 here. That's a hit, right center field. That will go to the wall for long stop. A leadoff double here for the High Rollers.
Third baseman, number 23.
Fouled back, it's 1-2 for Tygo. Swing and a miss. Down she goes, and a strikeout for Sheldon. And Davidson rips one into center field. That's going to be down, and the High Rollers will strike first. An RBI by Bruno Davidson makes it 1-0. The High Rollers red hot coming into the series, and it's been Davidson and it's been Hickman who have been absolutely smashing. They swept the Diamond Jacks 3-0 to get them here in the conference finals. Both of these teams just playing one series so far. Into left field. Hickman is gone, and it's 3-0. Espinoza up to the plate now, into the DH spot, giving Merritt a day off. (3-1), and Espinoza will draw a walk. And it is not a great start here for Sheldon. Ground ball third base side, but it goes foul. Popped up, foul territory. Ahmed on the run, can't get there. It's 0-2 for Ward. 2. Sheldon currently tense. Bit of a floater. Going. Okay, he lets it fall. Gets the double played in the inning. I was a bit confused on what was happening there. I don't know why. But a bit of an unconventional Dragon special retires the side 3-0 as we go to the second, where Gutierrez already locked in. Struck out the side in the first and faces off against Ahmed here. And will lose him on a leadoff walk.
Fielder, number 6, Van Hammerhead.
That will bring up Hammerhead. Runner going to second. What? Hold on, I'm sorry. I have to.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale. Now batting, the third baseman, number 12, Tupo Villegas.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My stupid smart home thing was going berserk. Don't know what happened.
The catcher, number 16, Ricky Valenzuela.
Okay, anyway, bottom of the second. Outside, 3-1. This is Valenzuela, yep. Takes a full count. And that will be a walk given up to Valenzuela. 2 aboard here for April Rosales. One to count to Rosales. Fly ball, left field. Hammerhead will make the grab for out number 1. Runner stay put, so it's 1 down. Runner still at first and second. We're back to the top of the order, and it's Judd Longstop, who started the game off with a double into right center. A ground ball, Dupole picks it up, throw to Bowen for 1. That's all they'll get, so it's runners at the corners now.
Number 23.
With Tygo up and 2 out. High Rollers already leading 3-0 here, and she'll put this one into center field for a base hit. RBI single, and it's 4-0 High Rollers.
A right fielder, number 19, Rono Davidson.
2-2 to an on-fire Davidson. He strikes out swinging. That retires the side. 4-0 going to the third.
Now back, the catcher, number 32, Vip Vance.
Ground ball to short. Juliet Ward is there, and that's in time for out number 1.
First baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupole.
That goes foul. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Gutierrez.
Bryant Bowen.
Swing and a miss. Gutierrez ripping through the Mythic lineup here early. Bottom of the third we go. 4, 5, 6 due up. Swing and a miss. And Davidson and Hickman go down on strikeouts. As Shelton looks to try and maybe calm things down here. Bottom of the third. DH Espinoza. 2-2. And strike 3 called on Espinoza. Floater, that one's down to left field. It will go all the way to the wall. And that will be a double for Ward. Ground ball right to Bowen. Flip to first in time for out number 3. Mythic defensively put up a goose egg. We go to the 4th, still 4-0.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Ford Theodorus.
Fly ball left center field, but a bit too much under it from Theodorus, as Lloyd will make the grab for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9, Gideon McRibbons.
And another deep shot, this one to straightaway center field, and it is gone! Gideon McGribbons with just enough on that to straightaway center field. 4:23 and the Mythic are on the board.
Now back, the right fielder, number 17, Emerson Hoffman.
And another deep shot to center field. Ahmed's gonna go yard. 4-2. .480 feet for Ahmed. That one was blasted into the second deck. Holy cow. And the Mythic have cut the deficit in half here in the 4th. The team with the second highest home run count starting to heat up here in game 1 of the conference finals. It's 75 homers on the season. Trailed only the Diamond Jacks with 79. Two down here is the rookie Ding Hale. And Ding Hale will rip this one up the middle and will scoot all the way to the wall. And Hale will have himself a 2-out double.
Now back, the third baseman, number 12, Topo Villegas.
And that one's a floater into right, short porch. Does it have enough? It does not. Davidson with just enough room there in right field to make the grab. Otherwise, we could have had a tie game, but it remains 4-2 as we go bottom of the 4th. That one was a bit scary. But like I mentioned, Mythic cut the deficit in half. Bit of a floater. Bowen will make the grab. That's out number 1. April Rosales. One down, swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Ground ball to third. It's a tough dive for Villegas. Has to make the throw. He gets it in time. Nice play at third by Villegas. Despite maybe mistiming the jump a little bit, keeping the ball in front of him, and then getting the throw off for the out. Dupole flip to Sheldon, and the Mythic retire the High Rollers in order. 4-2 as we go to the fifth.
The catcher, number 32, Vamp Vance.
Let's take a look at the season as a whole for Tyke Gutierrez. Through 38 and a third innings as that one gets put into right field. Only gave up 11 earned runs for an ERA of 2.59. Struck out 32, walked 13. So about 2.5 strikeouts per walks. They will bring in the big man Duncan now. With no one out here in the fifth to face off against Dupole before the order turns around, and Dupole will poke that one down to left center field, a base hit. And here come the Mythic, 2 on, nobody out. It's the top of the order, Brian Bowen. Was huge once he got put to the top of the order in the Astros series. Hasn't done anything yet tonight, 0 for 2. And now has to face against Duncan, and he delivers into right center field. That's going to go to the face of the Grand Canyon. 1 run is in, rounding third and heading for home. We're going to have a tie game. Brian Bowen clears the bases. It's 4-4. And Bowen now in scoring position here for Theodore's Mythic, looking for their first lead of the game. A ground ball to short. Ward collects and gets it to Rosales. That's out number 1. And here is McGribbons, who hit a huge home run to center field for the Mythic's first run of the game. He collects again. Center field. It is gone. McGribbons, his second homer of the day, puts the Mythic on top 6-4. Holy cow, Duncan comes in and gives up 4 runs, and the Mythic lead for the first time tonight. And then that's another base hit into center field.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6, Ben Hammerhead.
1 out here in the fifth. Duncan is now down to tenths. Runner going. Runner is safe. You got Hammerhead here at the plate. He's locked in. Has a 1-2 count. And he puts one into right. And it's going to stay in once again. Davidson had a lot more room to make that catch. But still, it's scary when those go into right field here at Red Rock. Short wall and short right field makes for some easier home runs. So 2 away now. Ding Hale at the plate. The runner at third. One, 2 to Ding Hale. Slow roller to short, charge into his Ward. The throw won't get there in time. Infield single for Ding Hale, and it's 7-4. Now that's 5 runs off of Duncan. Only 3 of them are his, I believe. And then that's a hit ball down the third base line. It stays fair. It rolls to the corner. Long stop up with it. They'll keep the runner at third. It's second and third here for the Mythic. And it's Vit Vance. Holy cow. They are absolutely blistering Duncan right now. And have 2 more in scoring position. This one into center field and hangs high enough for Hickman to make the grab, but a 5 spot in the fifth, and it's 7-4 for the Mythic. High Rollers will pick up the bats. It's 2, 3, and 4 due up for them. That'll be Tygo, Davidson, and Hickman. Sheldon, after a shaky start, settling down a bit. This one into right field, and that will stay inside and grabbed by Ahmed. Just a shade inside the foul line for out number 1. Whew, man, some fireworks. Oh, speaking of fireworks, that is blasted, not a doubt about that one into right field, and it's 7-5. That's David, no, not Davidson's second. It's Davidson has one and Hickman has one here tonight. And the Mythic will go to their long reliever, Justice Douglas, who is still not quite fully healed up from getting hit by a comebacker in Game 1 against the Astros. But he comes in now, bottom of the 5th, holding on to now a 2-run lead. This one up the middle, Hale gets to it. And can't get it to first in time. An infield single now for the High Rollers. And here they come. Espinoza comes up to the plate. Choker does activate for him. Clutch on the flip side for Douglas. 1 on, 1 out, bottom 5. Game 1 of the Epic Conference Finals. Swing and a miss. Douglas gets Espinoza there. 2 down, Juliet Ward at the plate. Runner going, it looks like they might get him. Hale with it now, flip back to Dupole, and he'll apply the tag for out number 3, and we'll go to the 6th, 7-5. 9-1-2.
First baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupole.
Duncan in there to start the 6th, and that is, oh no! I was about to say 1 pitch and 1 out, but Rosales doesn't look it into her glove all the way, biffs it, and allows the runner to reach. And then a base hit into center field, and it's 2 on and nobody out for the Mythic. And it's the big man, Theodoris, 0 for 3 right now. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Ground ball to short. Ward flips to Hickman for 1. Throw to first in time for a big Dragon special there. Theodoris 0 for 4. So far here in this one in that big double play. And here is McGribbons coming up with 2 home runs in his last 2 trips to the plate. One and 2 the count. Popped up, foul territory. Tygo will make the grab for out number 3 to retire the side. And we'll go bottom of the 6th. It will be Ward, Lloyd, and Valenzuela due up for the High Rollers. 2-1 here to Ward. Up the middle, Ding Hale gets to it. Quick throw in time to Dupole for out number 1. Screwball swung on and missed, 1-1. And that one is headed for the Grand Canyon. That is gone. It's a 1-run game, 7-6. Long balls galore here in Game 1 between the High Rollers and the Mythic. Kylie Lloyd gets her 2nd here of the postseason and makes it a 1-run game. Ball goes up the middle, and that gets through for Valenzuela. Tying run aboard here for the High Rollers. 1 out in the 6th. A rattled April Rosales will get pulled in favor of Frank McGregor. McGregor can play first base, so we'll see if he'll stay in after coming in for Rosales. Also having that error, that's probably why she was down to rattled. 0-2 here for McGregor. And he connects into right field. A long way to go, and Ahmed can't get to it. It falls for a base hit, and runner moves first to third. It's at the corners for the High Rollers as we're back to the top of their order with Judd Longstop. He's locked in. We're 90 feet away from a tie ball game. That one will go foul. My phone needs to shut up. 2-1 as Douglas is currently tense. That goes foul. It's a full count here. Swing and a miss! Huge strikeout there, 2 away. It's up to Tina Tygo. Strike one called. And that one is through the right side, a base hit. We are tied at 7. Douglas will get pulled in favor of Driver. He inherits 2 on and 2 out. And the back to on fire Davidson, who hit a home run his last time up. Have to be very careful with him, but it doesn't get much easier with Hickman on deck. Throws him a strike, 3-1, and fouls it back for a full count. Runners will go. The pitch is fouled back. Swing and a miss! Driver gets him! And it's 7-7 as we go to the 7th. 4, 5, 6, 2 up for the Mythic. And McGregor does take over at first base. Duncan is still out there on the mound. The 6th inning went by a lot better for him. And he will get a fly ball into right. Davidson making the grab for out number 1. Then Hammerhead, 1 for 3 tonight. He hits one into right center, hanging up there towards the Grand Canyon. It's going to fall in front of it, and that will be a double for Hammerhead. So Mythic with a runner in scoring position here is Ding Hale. 2 for 3 so far here tonight. Hitting .292 in the postseason. Swing and miss, 1 and 2. Ground ball to short. Ward collects, throws to first in time for out number 2. And here is Tuple Villegas, 1 for 3. Duncan back to neutral. Villegas just a $174 so far here in the postseason. Fouls it back, it's 1-1. Elliot Duncan close to 50 pitches. Another one is fouled off, 1 and 2. This will be pitch number 50. Floater into right field. Davidson closing on it, makes the grab for out number 3. And the side is retired. Mythic leave a runner at second stranded. We go bottom of the 7th. Hickman due up first. Hickman with his many home runs. Oh no! It's another pitching injury for the Mythic. Absolutely devastating. Sonny Driver gets hit just as they were getting Douglas back to full health. They now lose Driver. And Wilder Fowl now has to come into the game. Facing off here against Espinoza. Oh, it's a mistimed dump by Duple down the first base side. That could have easily been a play he could have made, but the ball gets by him somehow and into right field, and the High Rollers have 2 on and nobody out. Juliet Ward with RBI hero active. Lots of speed on Hickman at second. That one's going to go foul. It's 2-1. Inside 3-1. That one will go foul. And strike 3 called upstairs. Ward is sat down, 1 away. 2-1 here to Kylie Lloyd. Hit .298 in the regular season with 11 home runs. She gets this one to third. Villegas with a long throw will get it to second for out number 2. So it's 2 down, runners at the corners for the backup catcher Valenzuela. The go-ahead run 90 feet away here for the High Rollers. Valenzuela, not much experience in the regular season, just 34 plate appearances as he pops it up. And the catch will be made by Ding Hale. Both teams threaten in the 7th, but can't get anyone across. It remains tied as we go to the 8th in Game 1 of the Epic Conference Finals. 5 Spies Houndstooth will come into the game on the mound for the High Rollers. And the first pitch she gives up is a tank into right field. The Mythic retake the lead. Vic Vance blasts one into the second deck in right field, and it's 8-7.
The first baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupont.
Now with Dupol at the plate, 2-2. This one left side, and it scoots by Ward into right left field.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Ryan Bowen.
And back to the top of the order, Brian Bowen. He cleared the bases earlier in the game. That, I think, tied things, if I remember correctly. And they made it 5-5. As he hits another one, this one into left field. And the Mythic rolling 2 on, nobody out after the home run. Houndstooth has not recorded an out so far here in this one. Down the third base line, Tygo up with it, throw to second for 1. Still a bad day for Theodoris, but he avoids another Dragon special. Runners at the corners, 1 down for McGribbons, having a 2 home run day. Despite that, just neutral on the mojo though, surprising. So stealing, but it's fouled back, 1-2. Check on Theodoris, but he back in time. Just fouls off a piece of that one. Floater into right field, that could be trouble. Down for a base hit, 9-7 Mythic, as Theodoris makes his way to third on a bomber special.
Emerson Ahmed.
Man, it's game 1 of the conference finals, and we may have to turn on the double digits here early. 9-7 in the 8th in favor of the Mythic. 2-1 to Ahmed, who's locked in, rips it to Hickman. Hickman to Ward, the throw to first for the Dragon special to retire the side. It was close. I thought Ahmed might have beat it out, but just a step late. Theodorus doesn't score. It remains a 2-run game going to the bottom of the 8th. Tony Duke will come in and play first and bring Dupole to the bench. That's a hit ball, fly ball into center field by McGregor. And Theodorus makes the grab for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, Judd Longstop. Elder Fowl moves his way to locked in. As Longstop fouls that one off, it's 1-1. Center field, Longstop with a shot, and it is gone! Holy cow! Back to a 1-run game. The 1 down in the 8th. It's now 9-8. Tygo will put that one foul. Two and 2 to Tygo from foul. Swing and a miss. And here is trouble. Bruno Davidson. 5 home runs so far in the postseason. And he's gonna get number 6. We're tied up 9-9. Holy cow. A tank into center field, 474. And we're tied up once again.
Now pitching, Sumner Bungalow.
Bungalow now comes in to face off against Hickman, who last time was up, drove one into the face of Driver and knocked him out of the game. 2-1 here to Hickman. Take strike 2. Swing and a miss! And we go to the 9th, 9-9. Someone will have to have 10. It's 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Mythic. The fireworks coming out in full force in Game 1 of the Epic Conference Finals. Hammerhead starts off the 9th into left field. That's going to be a leadoff double.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Floater from Hale, shallow center field, and it's Ward making the grab for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Tuple
number
Villegas
12,
comes
Tuple
up to the
Villegas.
plate. He swings at the first pitch into right field. That is going to get down in front of Davidson. Oh no, but the runner at second hung up. I thought that was going to be a close play at third, but the runner gets there. So the Mythic have runners at the corners. Vitt Vance at the plate. Augustus Norman now comes in the game for the High Rollers. 1, 2, third person out of the bullpen for them. Both teams having to go deep here in Game 1. 1 and 2 to Vitt Vance. He's locked in. And he hits that one right to McGregor. Can't get back to the bag to try and double up. And Tony Duke will get a chance at the plate. Check that. Josiah Zoner will. Swing and a miss. 0 and 2. The go-ahead run 90 feet away. And he fouls off another. 2-2, Whiffer active on Zoner. He goes up the middle. Base hit. It's 10-9.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Ryan Spowen.
Zoner delivers in the 9th. Reed gives the Mythic the lead. And they'll be 3 outs away from an early lead here in the conference finals. Hickman making a great play up the middle, making sure the deficit is only 1. 20 hits from the Mythic here in game 1. Holy cow. Then Ribeye will come in to play first. So basically the entire bench coming off to play first. That one's hit in the gap. That's going to be extra bases, and oh no, it won't be. Ahmed kind of flubbered with it, but not enough for the runner to take it. So that was Espinoza who got that one into right center. Choker, I wonder if they may bring someone off the bench to try and get some speed. Don't know how fast Maloney may be. So have Merritt, but Merritt is tense. That's going to be a walk. That doesn't simplify things here for the Mythic. So the tying run in scoring position, it's Kylie Lloyd at the plate, who already has a home run here tonight. And a absolutely crazy game 1 that has taken us almost 40 minutes. And another walk. The bases are loaded. Bungalow bungling here in the 9th. Nobody is out. Brickley Valenzuela. Infield double play depth. Not a lot of speed at the runners on 2nd and 3rd, though, for the High Rollers. Bungalow cannot find the zone. He's about to tie the game. Walking in a run. What in the world? A base hit, then 3 straight walks. Ties us at 10. There's still no one out. They're about to lose this game on the walks. Full count. Oh, strike 3 called. Bungalow found the zone for out number 1.
Now pitching,
Garlic Mullen comes in. I think that actually makes it the entire bullpen for the Mythic in this one. An absolute mess Mullen comes into. 1-2 the count to long stop. Upstairs 2-2. Full count, nowhere to put him. Oh, that was ball 4, but it's fouled off. Right side, a base hit. The High Rollers will walk it off. A crazy game 1 ends in the High Rollers' favor, 11-10. A walk-off by Hickman to win the game. "38 hits combined in this one. We had 9 total home runs. 4 from the Mythic, 5 from the High Rollers. Holy cow, some stats to unpack here. Bowen goes 3 for 6 with 2 RBIs. McGribbons 3 for 5, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Ahmed goes 2 for 4 with a home run and scores 2. Hammerhead goes 3 for 5. Actually, the only starter not didn't even get a hit. Everyone else had at least 2 hits in this game. Theodorus goes 0 for 5. The captain of this squad going hitless is absolutely devastating when everyone else was able to get on base multiple times in this one. The High Rollers struck out 11 times in this game and still were able to pull off the win. Struck out more, got out hit, but does not matter. As not all of their starters. Rosales got pulled early due to the error. McGregor came in her spot and actually did get a hit. That position did at least get a hit. Long stop, 3 for 6 with a home run. He walked it off. Pago 2 for 5. Davidson and Hickman pretty much picked up where they left off. 3 combined home runs for them as they go 6 for 10 with 4 runs scored. Espinoza 2 for 4. Lloyd 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 runs. And it was a complete showing by the Mythic bullpen. Douglas came in. Driver got hurt. Foul gave up runs. Bungalow loaded the bases with walks, and Mullen couldn't fish it out. And that is how game 1 will go. Duncan got pretty hard, and 8 hits. He got hit pretty hard through 3 innings, 4 earned. Houndstooth gets 3 earned on her. The win will go to Norman. Loss will go to Bungalow, which is well deserved. And let's see, MVPs, Bruno Davidson, McGribbons, and Longstop. Well, a absolutely electric game number 1 on the Epic side. What do the Retrievers and the Wrongfielders have in store for us? My word. 11-10. Okay, here we go. Channel. There was one change. It's flipping. It's Cantu and Freshman 4 and Knight. Third. Fleshman. Okay. Third with Fleshman 4. So, on. She anyway. Something wrong. Here. And adjusted line earlier, and we will go to Ciudad de Colores for game number 1 of the Heroic Conference Finals. What kind of chaos will we find here?
Welcome to the opening game of the tournament semifinals.
That first game took about 50 minutes. These playoff games have been going a bit quicker in the regular season, but that one definitely did not.
Number 4, Screw Razon.
And that one is into center field. Brazon is gone! Holy cow! Off of, I think, just the second pitch of the game, Brazon into center field, and the Retrievers wasting no time at all. Another fly ball, but this one is manageable here for Hogwash. Makes the grab for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6, Gossi Correa.
Gossi Correa. So for Delmar here on the mound, he threw 41 2/3 with 19 earned runs for a 4.15 ERA. 49 strikeouts to 13 walks. 3 1/4 strikeouts per walk. Line shot into right. Lewis makes the grab for out number 2. Had a whip of 1.28. Opponent batting average of 228. He hit 5 home runs. So for number 1, maybe a bit high with the ERA, but the other numbers seem to be fairly good. That one is misplayed in right field by Lewis. Gets the wall. Another run is going to come home. It's close, but the run scores, and it's 2-0.
Number 56, Axe Sawyer.
Lewis in right field with the cannon arm. Got that in quickly. Play at the plate, but the run scores, and it's 2-0 Retrievers. So McForsham bringing home the run. And that's a fly ball from Sawyer. Center field doesn't have enough. It is off the top of the wall, and it's going to be a triple for Sawyer, and it's 3-0.
Second baseman, number 50, Grant Gilmore.
You knew it was going to be weird because Hogwash was playing off of the ball, so she was playing the ricochet. Missed a home run by probably a couple of inches to the right. As in center field here in Colores, you got the weird cutout. A strikeout from, let's see, who was that? Gilmore to end the inning, but it's 3-0 Retrievers going to the bottom of the first. We now have Jamie Reese on the mound. So it's been a tale of 2 series for this Retrievers pitching staff. The starting pitching for them in the Liberty series was absolutely knockout. They were lethal in that series and really held the Liberty in check for the entire time. The Liberty only scored 3 runs in that entire series. A bit different when it comes to the Moonshot series. You see Reese, at least he came into this one tense. He gave up some shots early. I believe he gave up a couple home runs. I want to say it was like 5 runs in his start against the Moonshots. But as I mentioned, it was the flip side of things. It was the bullpen for the Retrievers that really got them through that moonshot series and gave them the win. Because in game 3, if you remember, let's see, it would have been Schneider, I think, who got hit back by the first pitch of the game from Houndstooth and only faced one more batter before he was pulled. That game was entirely the bullpen, and they won that game 4-3. Quick inning of work there from Reese, looking to bounce back and get to that Liberty series. A deep shot here from Dudley. Just gets to the front of the warning track for out number 1. Here is Morgan Mack. Fly ball center field from Mack, and that is going to hit off the warning track and off the wall. Was the outfield plane in there? It seems like Hogwash was very, very shallow.
Number 4, Screw Razan.
And it's another triple for the Retrievers. And we're back to the top of the order. Brazan, after hitting the home run. Ground ball right side. Wolf will pick it up and flip to the covering Babchin, but the run will score, and it's 4-0 Retrievers. Very similar start to how the High Rollers start off game 1. They were up 4-0 in that one. Or all hell broke loose. Strikeout to end the inning. We'll go bottom of the second. Hogwash, Homebrew, and Wolf.
Located on level 2. Center fielder, number 4, Red Hogwash.
Swing and a miss, and down goes Hogwash, 1 away. On the flip side here for Jamie Reese, his regular season was 44 innings pitched. Gave up 21 earned runs for a 4.29 ERA. 44 strikeouts to 13 walks, 6 home runs given up. Strikeout to walk ratio about 3 strikeouts per walk. And opponent batting average of 240. If I like double clicks, if I see the splits actually. So it does let me do that. So, just out of curiosity, wow, it is a huge contrast in the splits for Jamie Reese. His second half was far and away better than his first half. Of his 21 earned runs, 18 of them came in the first half. He only gave up 3 earned all of the second half. Held opponents to a 192 batting average, a under 1 whip, and through 10 more innings in the second half, 27 compared to 17. Ground ball, nice play there up the middle by Fleshman to get that to first to end the wrong fielder's threat.
The designated hitter, number 6.
Also more than doubled his strikeout count, 14 in the first half to 30 in the second. That is into center field, but Hogwash able to track it down.
The shortstop, number
Here's
6,
Diggett Fleshman. Fly ball center field for Fleshman. That one is back, and that one's in the agave. Solo shot for Fleshman. It's 5-0 Retrievers. Retrievers are taking Delmar behind the woodshed here in game 1. And that's another well-hit ball. This one by McForsham, headed to center field. That one is gone! Holy cow! Back-to-back go the Retrievers. It is now 6-0.
Right fielder, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
That one will be foul by Sawyer. 0-2. 2-2. Ground ball charging in is Castillo. Flipped to first in time for out number 2.
Number 15, Rance Gilmore.
And here is Gilmore. And Joseph picks up that one. Throw in time for out number 3 will go bottom of the third. 6-0. An early hole for the wrong fielders to try and claw out of. They've got 9-1-2 due up here.
Cadence
Walker scoots it up the middle. Gilmore gets to it. Toss to McForsham. That's out number 1.
shortstop, number 17.
We go to the top of the order. It's Reese Joseph. Joseph was a .321 hitter in the regular season. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. He strikes out there. Didn't do that a whole lot in the regular season. Just struck out at a 19% clip. Slugged 539. In case you didn't take a peek and eye at the Discord, we have the second half stats compiled. And I have them broken out team by half. Then I have tabs for the entire season. Then I have 2 tabs for just the individual performances. We are quickly to the top of the 4th in here. Retrievers rolling here early, 6-0, off of, I think, 4 home runs. Full count here to Dudley, and Dudley rips it through the left side for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 51, Morgan Mack.
Here's Morgan Mack, who tripled her last time up. Despite having specialist on Babs, eat away at everything. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back to the top of the order here is Screw Brazan, who homered on the second pitch of the game. That one gets away from Walker, allows a free 90 feet. And that runner moves to scoring position as that one is into right field. Can it stay fair? Pole, it is gone! And the second of the game for Brazan, 8-0 Retrievers. Strike 3 called on Cantu. That will bring up Correa with 2 away. Fly ball into right center field as Lewis will make the grab for out number 3. And 2 more for the Retrievers. They have scored in every inning so far. 8-0 as we go bottom of the 4th. Deep fly ball, left field. Singh is gone. And the wrong fielders make their way on the scoreboard here in game one. One and two here to Hogwash. That one misses. 2-2. Right side, McForsham has to die for it. Flip to Reese. Covers in time for out number one. Here's Cullen Homebrew. Fell off 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Reese. 2 away. And here is Blaine Wolf. Wolf locked in despite 167 here in the tournament. And strike 3 called. Reese gives up 1, but it's 8-1 as we go to the 5th. And Delmar will finally get pulled, but it's Lubbock Schneider coming to this game, maybe realizing the writing on the wall here in game one and maybe trying to give Knockmore a bit more rest. She was used quite a bit in the series against the Knights. And Schneider gets the strikeout, 1 away. Here's McForsham, 2 for 2. No, 3-0. Fouled off, 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
No, that's no. That's a strike. Ball outside.
2-1 here to Sawyer. Bounce back, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Schneider puts up the forced 0 on the board for the Retrievers. And we go bottom of the 5th, 8-1.
The right fielder, number 30, Sergio Lewis.
That's a strike. Strike.
Ground ball to Gilmore. Up with it, throw to first in time, 1 down.
Now batting,
Here's Crush Rosales.
number 44, Rush Rosales.
That's a strike.
Popped up behind home plate. It stays in play for Dudley. Make the grab for out number 2.
The catcher, number 71,
There's Cadence Walker.
That's a strike.
And while I have everyone here, I'm thinking the next stream will be the afternoon or evening of New Year's Day. I think that's just the best time to have it, at least from my schedule. So we'll aim for the conclusion of the conference finals to be in 2025.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 15, Grant Gilmore.
That's a strike.
So top of the 6th here, we got 7, 8, 9. Popped up to short. Joseph will make the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Rahan Dudley.
Strikeout, throw down to first. That's 2 away.
Third baseman, number 51,
Here's Morgan Mack.
Morgan
fly ball center field. And this will be a fly out for out number 3, Schneider, with 2 scoreless innings. Bottom of the 6th. Can the offense try and get him back in this one? 8-1 as we go home half of the 6th. 1-2. The leadoff man, Joseph, think the 3rd time through. And a swing and a miss.
Now batting, second baseman, number 41, Theo Castillo.
It's 3 hits for the wrong fielder so far in this one. It's the one mistake from Reese, the home run given up to Singh a few innings back, but has held this offense pretty quiet thus far. 2-2 to Theo Castillo. Into center field. That one's down in front of Cantu for a base hit. So 1 on, 1 out here for the wrong fielders. And speaking of, here is Singh once again. Singh hit 300 on the nose in the regular season. Hit 6 home runs. Knocked in 21 as he scoots that up the middle for a base hit. And here come the wrong fielders. 2 aboard, only 1 out here of the 6th. It's Drew Hogwash.
Now pitching, resting.
And that will do it for Reese. They will bring in the long reliever, Diligence. He is locked in. Like I mentioned, the Retrievers bullpen, in no small part, helped deliver them here to the conference finals in the series win over the Moonshots. And he gets the strikeout for out number 2.
Designated hitter, number 11, Colin Ombro.
Let's say Diligence in the regular season. Ooh. Caught by Gilmore. Nice play to retire the side. I just realized that when I take the capture from the game just does the 0.1, 0.2 things. And so Diligence, I think technically has thrown 42 1/3 because right now his stat shows 41.4. So I think that's something I need to refine and tweak a bit.
Number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Schneider doing nicely here in relief. Cantu, though, will finally get a hit off of him. It'll be 1 on, 1 out for the Retrievers. Here's Gassi Correa.
Gassi Correa.
Schneider was definitely serviceable in the regular season. 19 2/3. ERA just a bit above 3 at 3.28. Let's see. 19 strikeouts, just 1 walk given up. Held opponents to a 246 batting average. Full count here to Correa. Ground ball to third. Rosales up with it. Throw to second for 1. Throw to first. Not quite in time.
The shortstop.
2 down now for Fleshman. Schneider will get pulled, and here she is, Nina Knockmore. Now that stamina wasn't quite all the way. Game's just gonna gain here. Bring her in, and what is a 7-run deficit? She'll get the strikeout. If my memory serves me correctly, I think Knockmore here did lead the league in strikeouts. I want to say she had upwards of 60. 64. Bottom of the 7th, 6, 7, and 8 due up for the wrong fielders. See, I never fully read off Diligence's stats. A 3.91 ERA, 37 strikeouts to just 9 walks. He'd give up 7 home runs, though, but that is through 42 innings. Opponent batting average 207. That one is down into left center. And 1 on, 1 out here for the wrong fielders.
Now batting, third baseman, number 44, Rush Rosales.
Strike. Outside.
1 and 2 to Rosales. Floater. Oh, it's off the glove of Gilmore. Trickles into right field, and 2 are aboard. Oh, man, they give him a mojo down for that, too. That is tough.
Number 71,
Especially since he had to try and jump for that.
That's a strike. Ball outside.
Cadence Walker looking for her first hit. And she will not find it there. She will strike out.
a shortstop,
2 down, back to the top of the order in Joseph. Also not having a great postseason. That wild card series was not kind to him either. He only had 1 hit in the series against the Lumberjacks. Finds one here. Runner will scoot around third, head for home. And it makes it an 8-2 ball game.
the second baseman, number 51, Theo Castillo.
Theo Castillo, a shot into center field. Back, wall, it's gone! Hold the phone, a 3-run shot makes it 8-5.
Number 3, Aiden Singh.
Strike. No, fast look. Outside.
And that one scoots up the middle for a base hit to the warning track. Legging out to a double, and another runner into scoring position here for the wrong fielders. It's the big bat of Drew Hogwash. 0 for 3 so far here tonight, but she has been a huge part of the offense here for the wrong fielders in the postseason. Hit 8 homers in the regular season, slugged .562, but will strike out here to end the inning. A 4-run 7th makes it 8-5. You got 5, 6, 7 due up for the Retrievers.
25, Gurney McForsham.
Strike. That's a strike.
Ground ball to short. Joseph is there. That throws in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
Ball outside. Strike. Ball. That's a stop.
That's ground ball. Knockmore. Oh no!
Now batting, the second baseman, number 50.
Try to go for the tag instead of just flipping it to first, and the runner will get aboard. That one scoots by the right side, and now it's 2 on with only 1 out here for the Retrievers.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Vahan.
That cannon arm trait in right from Lewis is going to come up relevant here in this series. I can almost feel it in my bones. So a chance for the Retrievers here to get some of the runs back, and I think they'll get 3 of them. Vahan Dudley, a 3-run shot, and the Retrievers turn on the double digits as well and do it against Knockmore.
Now batting,
Vahan Dudley,
Morgan
who is
Matt.
for the most part, had a season to forget. I think that may be his first home run of season 11 as a whole. Unless he had one against the Liberty, I cannot remember for sure. But Dudley showing up, hit 130 in the regular season, struck out at a 41% clip, had just 9 hits all season, but a huge one there to just about put this one to bed after the wrong fielders tried to make it a little interesting.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Outside. Nope, that's right.
2-0 to Cantu. Bounce it back. Right side, ground ball, Castillo to Wolf in time for out number 3. Bottom of the 8th, it's 11-5.
Now pitching,
Jesse Frigate will come in on the mound for the Retrievers.
That does a strike.
Ground ball to short, Fleshman in time for out number 1.
Batting, the first baseman, number 66, Lane Wolf.
Wolf will find the right center gap. Sawyer cuts it off for just a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30, Sergio Lewis.
That does a strike.
Fly ball into right. Caught by Sawyer for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 44, Rush Rosales.
2 down, runner at first. Here's Crush Rosales.
Strike.
It's foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Side retired. We go to the 9th.
Now batting, the
3,
designated
4,
hitter,
and
number
5
6,
due up for the
Yossi
Retrievers.
Correa.
Correa scoots it back up the middle for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Dingett Flashman.
That's a strike.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the
Strikeout
first
there
baseman, number
from
25, Jeremy
Fleshman.
Forshaw.
Here is McForsham. McForsham into left. That one is gone. It's another one off of Knockmore. 13-5 here in game 1. The Retrievers are meaning business.
Number 56, Max Sawyer.
Nope, no. Double.
One, two. Fouled back. Walker the throw down to first in time for round number 2.
The second
And here
baseman,
is Grant
number
Gilmore.
50. Now pitching,
Iggy Jones will come in to try and finish this one off. He will get the final out of the 9th here. It looked like the wrong fielders may have found a silver lining, but the Retrievers respond with runs in the 8th and the 9th to really just shut the door.
No, outside.
5 runs in the final 2 innings off of Nita Knockmore, of all people, which I feel like will definitely have an impact later on in this series.
By shortstop, number 17, Reese Joseph.
There's a strike.
2 away. Last chance for the wrong fielders. It is Castillo.
Number 41, Theo Castillo.
Fly ball into right, and that will do it. Retrievers get a decisive Game 1 victory, 13-5. "16 hits for the Retrievers, 11 for the wrong fielders. 6 home runs from the Retrievers this one. A pair for Brazan going 3 for 5 with 4 ribbies. McForsham with a pair going 3 for 5 with 4 ribbies as well. Then Fleischman and Dudley round out the others. The Retrievers did strike out 12 times in this game, but did out-hit their strikeout total 16-12. It's a 3-hit day for both Brazan and McForsham. All the starters getting a hit in this one for the Retrievers. Let's see, Dudley also getting 3 RBIs across. For the wrong fielders, Aiden Singh, most notable player there, 3 for 4 with a home run. Castillo, 2 for 5 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Wolf and Lewis go 2 for 4. About it. A 0 for 4 night for Hogwash with 3 strikeouts. Wrong fielders do strike out 11 times, equal with the amount of hits they had in this one. The win goes to Reese. He goes 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned, 6 strikeouts. Diligence gets beat up a bit, 4 earned for him through 1 2/3, 5 hits off of him as well. Frigate, though, is pretty clean, 2 innings of work, just 1 hit. The loss will go to Babs. He gives up 8 through 4. Schneider did pretty well, just 1 hit through 2 2/3. Then Knockmore gives up 5 earned through 2 innings of work. Is quite surprising. Jones gets the final out. MVPs, it's a Retriever sweep. It's McForsham, Brazan, and Dudley. All right, so back to the other side. Game 2 of the Mythic and the High Rollers. Let's check to see if we have any notes from their manager. I don't see any in the team channels, but we can definitely give them a look at the splash screens. Let's see. Looks like Shag might. Shag's still here. Ugh. Shag, are you still here? Discord said he was gone away. The same for game 2. So man, bullpen situation is not going in the right direction for the Mythic. Douglas still not fully healthy, and now Sonny Driver seriously after game 1. Okay. Messages. Same. high roller side. I just here, but I'll screen for a second. Just don't change. The frigate. Played. Game number 2, and the High Rollers get nothing series lead. Can the Mythic even things up? But the Mythic are known for their reverse sweeps, so maybe they can get them right where they want them. Who knows? Some high-scoring games so far. 21 combined runs in Game 1 between these two teams. We just had 18 runs in Game 2. You would have thought of all the things the conference finals may have been low-scoring, but not here in the SSBL.
The center field, number 2, Ward Theodorus.
Theodorus still looking for his first hit of the series. Won't find it there. He strikes out.
Hitter, number 9, Gideon Gribbons.
Theodorus being quiet in the series is very, very surprising. Here is McGribbons, had a 2-home-run day, but will line that right to Tygo for out number 2.
Number 17, Emerson Ahmed.
Fouls it back. It's 0-2 here from Frigate. And strike 3 called. Got the leadoff runner aboard, but can't do anything else, and we'll go bottom of the first. Judd Longstop. We've got Chandler Longstroke on the mound here for the Mythic. I believe he was a halfway point acquisition from the Stingers, if I remember correctly. And he'll get out number 1.
Third baseman, number 23.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So, yeah, So, yeah, with him, so how I have the thing set up, I have the team being identifier, I have it filtered. So, with his time as a Mythic player, he only threw 12 1/3 innings the second half, gave up 10 earned runs for an ERA at close to 7.5. 7 strikeouts to 6 walks. With 2 home runs, a whip over 2, and an opponent batting average of .311. So, not exactly what you want on the mound for the Mythic in Game 2. Trailing 1-0. See if Longstroke can pull a rabbit out of his hat. That one hopped to short, and we've got a clean first inning from both sides. Go to the second. Hammerhead, Hale, and Villegas due up.
Number 6, Van Hammerhead.
Into center field, down in front of Kylie Lloyd. Hammerhead will lead things off here in the second with a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Two and two here to Ding Hale. Check on Hammerhead, he's back in time. Fouled off. The other one goes foul. That one is ripped into right. That is gone, and the Mythic will strike first here in game 2. A rocket into right field, 417 for Ding Hale. It's 2-0.
Third baseman, number 12, Topo Villegas.
That's hit well down the left field line, but just shy of the wall. Long stop making the long run to make the grab. Route number 1. Catcher Vance now at the plate. Two into the count. Swing and a miss. Frigate bouncing back after the home run. 2 away now. And here is Dupole in the 9 spot. Swing and a miss. 2-0 as we go bottom of the second. And it's Hickman, Espinoza, and Ward due up. I don't think I ever got to finish this statement, but excuse me, Miles Hickman with equivalent amount of home runs here in the postseason than he had in entire regular season. Hit 4 and has 4 here in the postseason, but he strikes out. Here is Espinoza. Swing and a miss. And long stroke. So far, so good. He moves to locked in. And here's Juliet Ward. Juliet Ward into right field. Towering fly ball, but it's going to stay in the field. Ahmed with the grab against the wall for out number 3.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
To the third, we go 2-0 for the Mythic. Take a look at Frigate here. Jesse Frigate on the regular season, 37 2/3 and 21 earned runs for a 5.08 ERA, 38 strikeouts to 9 walks, a 1.55 whip, an opponent batting average of 295. It might actually be kind of one of the darker spots of what is an actually really good rotation for the high rollers. And the splits are kind of the same, actually, for Frigate. 20 innings in the first half, 17 2/3 in the second. 11 earned runs to 10. 18 strikeouts to 20, so it's pretty carbon copy for Frigate. Oh, that's Jesse Frigate, not Franco Frigate. Here I was thinking Frigate wasn't a common last name. Who's the other Frigate do?
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
Oh, the Retrievers. Okay. That's a shot into left field. That is gone. It's 2-1. .402 off of that of Kylie Lloyd. and she has home runs in both of the games of this series so far.
Catcher, number 16, Reckley Valenzuela.
Her postseason is picking up right where things left off, and we are going to have a tie game. Back to back go the High Rollers, and we are tied at 2. Lloyd and Valenzuela go back to back to draw us even 2-2 here in the third.
Eighth row, Rosales.
Popped up right field. Caught by Hale. That's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 5, Judd Longstop.
Round ball up the middle, out of the reach of Bowen. Goes into center field for a base hit. So, long stop is aboard. But Tygo will pop it up behind home plate. Caught for out number 2. Ripped into left. That is going to hop off the track into the wall. Hammerhead gets it in. It's runners at first and third. High Rollers 90 feet away from their first lead here in game 2. And that's none other than Miles Hickman up to the plate. He'll have RBI Hero active. And he remains locked in, being very hot here in this postseason. Falls behind 0-2 though. Ground ball to third. Villegas, the long throw, gets him just in time for out number 3, and Hickman will actually fall to neutral now.
Now back, the right fielder, number 17, Emerson Hoffman.
Top of the 4th in a brand new ball game now, 2-2, and that one is going to be long gone, and the Mythic retake the lead. Absolutely blasted into straightaway center field. 493 for Ahmed. Holy cow. What is it with Red Rock and just giving up bombs? I believe the longest of the season was hit here. I believe that went over 500. I think we actually had a couple that were in the 500s. We had one here and then one at Motor Yard, I believe. It was a Express player who hit it, I believe.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29.
Here's Ding Hale, and they will pull Frigate. So quickly into the bullpen, nobody out in the 4th. And the High Rollers give the ball over to Norman. Now comparatively, the High Rollers were lighter in their bullpen than the Mythic in game 1. But I believe we saw at least 3. We definitely saw Duncan. We saw Houndstooth. And I think it was Norman. I think we saw those 3. Ding Hale will draw a walk, and it's 2 aboard here. Tuple Villegas, currently tense. But a chance here, 2 on, nobody out here. Top of the 4th here. Mythic looking to even up the conference finals. 1-2 the count. That one's in the dirt, 2-2. That goes foul. Popped it up. Infield fly will be called. And caught for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 32, Vip Vance.
So one down here is Vip Vance. And he gets jammed. And another infield fly will be called. Tygo making the grab for out number 2.
The first
Here's
base,
Spicy
number 10,
Dupole.
Spicy Dupole.
Two one here to Dupole. 2 on, 2 out, up the middle, and past the diving glove of Hickman. They will send the runner. Throw to home is not in time.
Now batting,
And the Mythic now lead 4-2.
Bowen.
That was a close play. The runner at third kind of hesitated going home. And we know Kylie Lloyd has a decent arm. But it works out for the Mythic. They get the run across. 4-2, back up by 2. And we're back to the top of the order with Bowen into right field. Can't get one down in front of Davidson. Catching it just off the top of his shoes for out number 3. And we'll go bottom of the 4th. Mythic up 4-2 now. We got 5, 6, 7 due up for the High Rollers. And strike 3 called as Longstroke rings up another.
Number 7,
Juliet Ward. And she gets rung up looking as well. Quickly 2 down. Kylie Lloyd to the plate. She hits one deep, but it goes foul. It was Lloyd and Valenzuela the last time they were up in the order. They went back to tie things up. She laces one into center field. That goes off the warning track and to the wall. She will have a 2-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, number 16, Reckley Valenzuela.
1-1 to Valenzuela. Runner going to third. It's a decent throw, but not in time. Swing and a miss. After the double, gets the strikeout, and Longstroke effectively strikes out the side to send us to the 5th. Let's see if Theodoris can finally get a hit in this series. Two-one here from Norman. Fouled off, 2-2. Theodoris found quite a few off here. Floater, and that will be caught by Hickman for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9, Gideon
Norman up to 34 pitches here in relief. This may be his last batter. It's McGribbons. He's 0 for 2. Skies one into left. He will go for 0 for 3.
Now batting, the right fielder. Now
And it will be Delaney Hayes making her debut in this series. Not a whole lot of use for Delaney Hayes in the regular season, just 16 innings of work. But only gave up 4 earned runs for a 2.33 ERA. And she gets the final out of the 5th. We'll go bottom 5, 9-1-2, due out for the High Rollers. Gonzalez goes deep but foul, 0-2. just misses the zone there outside. And goes inside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Longstroke gets her. I think Longstrokes has about 6 or 7 strikeouts in this one. Go back to the top of the order. Here is Longstop. He walked things off for the High Rollers in game 1. Ground ball to short. Bowen with the diving stop. The throw. No, it's in time. Nice play by Bowen. 2 down. Here is Tygo. She's 0 for 2. She's tense right now. But she smokes one up the middle for a base hit. She'll be aboard with Davidson coming up. No longer on fire, but locked in, hitting .600 with 6 home runs. Going over his home run total in the regular season, just hit 5 all of the regular season. He will draw a walk here, 2 on, 2 out now for the High Rollers. And it won't get easier. Miles Hickman comes up with RBI Hero active. One and 2 the count. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed! Huge guts there by Longstroke to get out of the inning. Remains a 4-2 ball game going to the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6, Ben Hammerhead.
Hammerhead with a swing on this one into center field. That's going to get past Lloyd and on the warning track. Hammerhead with the leadoff double.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Ding Hale also trying to make a name for himself in this postseason. Had the awful first half, came back a bit in the second half, but for the entire regular season, just hit a .192, dribbles that one up the middle and gets into center field. And the Mythic have runners at the corners and nobody out. Here's Tupple Villegas. Villegas swings at the first pitch, pops it up, and it's got to play. Another one out of play, 0-2 to Villegas. Floater, and that one's caught by Hickman for out number 1. Here is Vit Vance. Vit Vance swings at the first pitch into right field. That one is gone. A 3-run shot for Vance, and it's 7-2 Mythic. 382 for Vance, and he blows this one open for the Mythic.
The first baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupol.
Delaney Hayes now down to tense after the home run by Vit Vance. Right side, Hickman gets to it. Go to first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Ryan
And back to the top of the order, it's Bowen. Bowen rips it back up the middle, and he'll be aboard with 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2, Ward Theodoris.
And here is Theodoris. So far 0 for 8 in this series. Mythic offense being able to survive without him, but all the players they need, they would really like to have his bat come alive here. And he will strike out again. 0 for 9 for Theodoris so far in the conference finals. But it's a 3-run 6 for the Mythic. They push their lead up to 5. That's the largest lead they've had so far in this series. As Longstroke comes back on the mound to start off the 6th. Has to go against 5, 6, and 7 due up. Longstroke has done fairly well so far in this one. The only trouble he's really run into was giving up the back-to-back home runs to Lloyd and Valenzuela back in the second inning, I believe it was.
Number 7, Juliet Ford.
Ground ball goes up the middle. Hale gets to it. Go to first in time for out number 2, and a mojo up for Longstroke. He goes to locked in, but has to face off against Lloyd, who's 2 for 2 off of him so far in this one. Lloyd gets ahead 2-0, swings through that one, 2-1. And fouls off another 2-2. Over 90 pitches now for Longstroke. That one is caught by Hale. Nice play by Hale to end the inning and gets a mojo boost off of it as we go top 7.
Designated hitter, number 9, Gideon McGribbon.
McGribbon's had a nice game 1, but so far here in game 2, he is hitless. 2-1 here from Haynes. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss! Top of the order going kind of quiet for the Mythic, but they're getting production from other places in the order. And Ahmed will put this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6, Finn Hammerhead. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Haynes. They bring in the big man, Duncan. Struggled in game 1, got pegged for 4 or 5 earned runs, I think. Right side, Hickman gets to it. Throw to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
They will intentionally walk.
Now batting, the third
Let's see,
baseman,
Ding
number
Hale
12,
to bring up
Tuckle
Tuple Villegas. So Hale getting a bit hot here in the postseason. Much rather face Villegas, who is 10 hitting just a $179 so far. 1-2 the count. 2 on, 2 out here, top 7. Mythic up 7-2, looking to even up the series as Villegas gets rung up there. Bottom 7 we go. Valenzuela, Rosales, and Longstop due up.
Now in the game, Jefferson Ribeye.
Ribeye comes in the game and will play third. And Longstroke gets a nice pop-up to start off the 7th. Rosales
Now pitching,
rattled.
Mullen.
Garlic Mullen will come in the game. One and 2 to count. That one misses. Strike 3 called. Back to the top of the order, Judd Longstop.
Judd Longstop.
Fouled back. Ground ball to short. Bowen is there. The throw to first in time for out number 3. And we will head to the 8th. Vit Vance, Spicy Dupole, and Brian Bowen due up here for the Mythic.
Number 32.
The 3-run shot for Vance, his last time up. Towers one again into right, but a little bit too much under it as Davidson has some room to make the grab for out number 1.
Number 8, Spicy Dupole.
Right side, that one scoots through for Dupole. He's aboard as the order flips back to the top here for Bowen. 2 for 4 here in game 2. Locked in, and as I mentioned before, he has been excellent since getting put here at the top of the order. Ooh, almost gets hit there. Stamina almost out for Duncan as Bowen goes into left center. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Lloyd up, that runner is going to round third and head for home. Bowen with an RBI double, making it 8-2.
The center fielder, number 2, Ford Theodorus.
Theodorus will face Five Spice Houndstooth. Still looking for his first hit of the series. Trying to avoid falling to 0 for 10. But that is exactly what he will do. Line out to right for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter.
McGribbon's very quiet today as well. 0 for 4. And a ground ball to Hickman will make him 0 for 5 as well. But another run across for the Mythic. 8-2 as we go bottom of the 8th. 2, 3, 4, the big part of the lineup due up here for the High Rollers.
Now in the game,
Tony Duke will come in the game. He actually takes over behind the plate for Vic Vance. A better defensive catcher is Duke, so if any runners get aboard, they want his arm behind the plate to deter stealing. And a strikeout of Tygo. One down. Here is Davidson. Takes first pitch strike. Fouls that one off. 0-2. The pitch from Mullen. Swing and a miss. Garlic Mullen. 2 away. Here is Hickman. An 0 for 3 game here. And no longer locked in. But he connects here, puts it down into right as it rolls to the wall. He's going to go for second. The throw is not in time, so a 2-out double will bring up Espinoza with RBI hero active. But Choker also, I don't think Choker's active. The pressure's only 2 bars up here. That one is raced into right center, down off the track into the wall. RBI hero comes up clutch, and the High Rollers get another run on the board, 8-3. So Espinoza with an RBI double passes the bat to another RBI hero in Juliet Ward. Ward fouls off the first pitch. Floats it into left, and Hammerhead's not going to get to it. It's going to be another RBI double with close play at the plate, but it's now 8-4. High Rollers trying to make a game of it. Out goes Mullen, in comes Wilder foul. Lloyd is locked in, having a 2-hit day. One of those was a home run off the starter long stroke. 1-2 the count to Lloyd. That one misses, 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Dinghale gets to it. The throw to first in time for out number 3. The High Rollers scrape across 2, make it 8-4 as we go to the 9th. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Mythic. Looking to try and get a bit more momentum back on their side. And that's a base hit. Get off runner aboard here. Ahmed with his 3rd hit of the game. And Hammerhead also with 3 hits today, a double and 2 singles. It's fouled off, 1-2. Two-two to Hammerhead. He's locked in. Oh no! It's an airmail. Houndstooth absolutely airmails the pickoff attempt. It bounces into foul territory, and runner will go first to third. The throw just not even remotely close to Rosales. Just a horrific throw off the mound for Houndstooth. A two-base error, and let's see if the Mythic can take advantage of it. Ding Hale 2 for 2 today. A home run, a single, and 2 walks drawn. He's locked in. A chance to bring home a run 90 feet away. He's ahead in the count, though, 3-0. Takes a strike. And another full count. Pops it up. Doesn't get much beyond home plate. Caught by Valenzuela for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 14.
Jefferson Ribeye coming off the bench to play third. Takes his first at-bat. Tatum Howell will come into the game. Mythic trying not to squander the error given up by Houndstooth. See if Howell can get them out of the jam and keep it 4 runs going to the bottom of the 9th. 1 and 2. Runs inside, 2-2. Strike 3 call to the bottom of the zone. Ribeye is struck out looking. We go bottom of the 9th. 8-9-1. Do it for the High Rollers. They trail by 4. Wilder foul on the mound for the Mythic. Oh, and 2 to Valenzuela. Just missed there. That one pretty far off. And it's a full count here to Valenzuela. Fouls it off. Strike 3 called. 1 away. One and 1 to Rosales. She pops it up left field. This will be caught by Bowen for out number 2. Last chance for the High Rollers. Back to the top of the order. It's Judd Longstop. Longstop into left is gone! Smokes it off the base of the pole, makes it 8-5. Oh no, they're leaving foul in there. He is very tired. He is tense and has to go against Tygo. But she is also tense into right field. Caught by Ahmed, and the Mythic will take game 2 and tie up the series 1-1. Knotted up at 1 game apiece here in the Epic Conference Finals. Game 2, 8-5 for the Mythic. Again, lots of hits, 24 in this one. We had almost 40 in the first. Let's see. 6 combined home runs. Only solos, though, no one with multiple home runs in this one. Ahmed going 3 for 5 with the home run in the 4 spot, clearing both Theodorus and McRibbons, who go 0 for 10 with 5 strikeouts. I think Theodorus is now 0 for 10 in this series with 6 strikeouts. Bowen still doing nicely at the top of the order, 3 for 5. Finn Hammerhead, 3 for 5, 3 runs scored. Ding Hale, 2 for 3, a home run. Vitt Vance, 1 for 4, but it was a 3-run home run, which was pretty important as the Mythic win this game by 3. Mythic did strike out 11 times. So did the High Rollers in this one. The High Rollers actually striking out more than they got hits in this one. Longstop and Lloyd are the only multiple hit players for the High Rollers. Almost everyone, though, getting a hit except for Rosales at the bottom of the order. Wood going 2 for 4. Longstop going 2 for 5. Both of them with a home run. Valenzuela also with the home run. No one with more than 2 strikeouts for the High Rollers. Winning pitcher is Longstroke. He went 6 1/3 with only 2 earned runs. Loss will go to Frigate. Gave up 4 through 3. Did strike out 6, though. Long stroke was 7. Olin gives up 2 earned through an inning and a third. Foul, 1 earned through 1 and a third. Let's see. Delaney Hayes doesn't help things along. 3 earned through 1 and a third. 5 hits, 3 strikeouts. Better showing from Duncan, but he still gives up an earned run in his outing. He has not faced the Mythic cleanly here so far, and he is probably going to be at the end of his stamina, so we probably will not see him for Game 3 most likely, as the High Rollers now, the script has been flipped. The High Rollers sending out their entire bullpen. Norman, Houndstooth, Haynes, Howell, and Duncan. So, very interesting. Both teams, heavy use of the bullpen so far in this one. Let's look at the MVPs. It is Hale, Lloyd, and Vance. All right, we will go to our final game of the evening. We'll see if the wrong fielders can even up the series, and we're deadlocked in 1-1 series going into our second stream, which will be January 1st, probably around the same time. Okay, we will watch the game. Still here? Up it if you're still here. I don't think you usually have any changes, so but I'll just ask the question anyway. Okay, looks good, he says. Play ball. This. Very Cantu.
Welcome to Game 2 of the tournament semifinals.
Here we go, Game 2. See if Cantu can start off his game better than what his counterpart Babs did. Oh, well, the second pitch wasn't a home run, so they're already better off. As Razan flies out to right.
Doyle Cantu.
That's a fly ball into left. And caught by Dylan for out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 6, Gossi Correa.
Wrongfielders lineup has to be the most volatile of the teams where you do a suggested lineup, because it seems like, I don't know if it's just that they're versatile or what. It's just like, it seems like they can have the biggest changes whenever you do the suggested lineup. That one's a shot into left field. That one is gone, and the Retrievers, it's a little bit later, but they still strike in the first inning. It is Gossi Correa, and it's 1-0 Retrievers. So just an interesting programming note. The team that has scored first so far tonight has won, and we'll see if the Retrievers can keep that up here, scoring first here in Game 2 of the the Heroic Conference Finals. Ground ball to short, to first in time, will end the inning, and we'll go bottom of the inning. Coleman, Joseph, and Singh due up.
Number 35, Elsa Coleman.
It's a strike. That's high. There's a strike.
1-2 to Coleman. Swing and a miss. Had a ball in the dirt, down to first in time for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 17, Reese Joseph.
Joseph, a shot into center field, but Cantu able to track it down for out number 2.
Aiden Singh.
Nope, high.
2-2 to Singh. Short, Fleshman, the throw in time for round number 3. And we'll go top 2. McForsham, Sawyer, and Gilmore due up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Gurney McForsham.
Strike. That's out.
Fouled off, 0-2. And McForsham, a shot into right. Back it goes. That one is gone. And it's 2-0 Retrievers. 4-15 for McForsham. He had a great game 1, and he is off to a hot start here in game 2. He was the top MVP in game 1.
Sawyer.
Ball is inside. No, outside.
Here's Axe Sawyer, who's had himself a very nice postseason after not really being very good for the Retrievers in the regular season. Say that, but I guess he came on a bit late. Ended up hitting 238, but I feel like I remember for a stretch there, at least early on, he was really struggling. So he hits a double. Grant Gilmore now at the plate.
Nope, low.
Retrievers a chance to really get to Cantu here.
Now batting, the catcher, number
See
8,
Gary Cantu,
Ron Dudley.
37 2/3, 21 earned runs, a 5.08 ERA, a 1.69 WHIP, 27 strikeouts to 8 walks, gave up 8 home runs. Opponent batting average of 325.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 51, Morgan Mack.
Strikeout there, 2 away. Here's the 9 spot, Mack. Did she have a home run in the? Yeah, I think she did. First game. It's one into center field and can't quite got enough on that. Fly out to end the inning, but 2-0 Retrievers.
Number 38, Ariadne Vasquez.
Vasquez. Vasquez swinging at the first pitch into left center field. It is gone, and the wrong fielders are on the board.
The center fielder, number 4, Drew Hogwash.
Here is Hogwash. He's held pretty quiet in game 1. Falls behind 0-2 to Schneider here. And strikes out on 3 pitches.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 41, Theo Castillo.
He will pop up for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 66, Lane Wolf.
Strike.
Umpire, I'd like to speak to your manager.
No, that's low.
Wolf will golf that one just in front of home plate where it will be fair. Thrown out at first for out number 3. 2-1 ball game going to the top of the 3rd. Top of the order here for the Retrievers.
Ball, that's outside. High ball. That's foul.
2-2 here to Brazan in the dirt. Full count. Fly ball into center field. Hogwash. makes the grab for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 46, Doyle Cantu.
The right. Right. No, outside.
1-2. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
There's
6.
Correa with a home run already in this game.
Nope, it's eyeball. That's a strike. Strike three.
And she will strike out looking to end the inning. Bottom of the third we go, Dylan Rosales, and back to the top in Coleman.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 32, Viviana Dillon.
The right.
And she will put that one up the middle for a base hit.
Now batting,
Here is Crush Rosales
number 44, Rush Rosales.
hitting in the 9 spot. 409 so far
There's a strike.
in this part of the postseason.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. Down she goes, and back we are at the top with Coleman.
35, Elsa Coleman.
Coleman with a shot, left center field, deep, back, and gone. And the wrong fielders have taken the lead here in game 2. Coleman's first home run here in this block, and she gives the wrong fielders a 3-2 lead.
Reese Joseph.
Right. No ball.
That gets down into left field. Joseph is aboard.
Now batting,
Brings up Singh.
number 3, Aiden Singh.
The right. That's high.
Foul. 1-2 to Singh. That's upstairs. Schneider now tense. Swing and a miss. And here is Vasquez.
Ariadne Vasquez.
Right. That's outside. Ball is inside.
2-1 to Vasquez.
Ball right there.
Now back to 2. Whiffer activates. Swing and a miss. But the wrong fielders, I think, take their first lead of the series as we go to the top of the 4th, 3-2 in favor of the home team.
Number 6, Diggett Fleshman.
The right. Right. Hey.
That's another strikeout
Now batting, the first
For
baseman, number 25,
Cantu.
Amy McForshire.
There's a strike.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
On one out now for Axe Sawyer. Sawyer with a shot into right, but it's going to fall short of the wall. Caught by Singh for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 50, Rance Gilmore.
There's a strike.
2 down, and here is Grant Gilmore.
Ball, that's outside.
Runs outside, 1-2.
Nope, high. That's outside.
Count runs full. Cantu ends up losing him. Draw a walk to bring up Dudley.
On Dudley.
That's high.
Dudley hit his first home run of the season, I'm pretty sure,
Inside ball.
in game 1. That helped put things away, and Cantu can't find the zone anymore. 3-1 here to Dudley. Swing and miss. Up the middle, base hit. Runner will round third and head home. And we got ourselves a tie game. Vahan Dudley coming in clutch once again.
Number 51, Morgan Mack.
This one to third. Rosales fields it cleanly. Gets the Wolf in time for out number 3. And we are tied up 3-3 going bottom of the 4th. 5, 6, 7 due up for the wrong fielders.
Center fielder, number 4,
No,
Drew
outside.
Aguas.
There's a strike.
Eck makes the grab there.
Batting, the second baseman, number 41, Neo Castillo.
There's a strike.
Fly ball, center field. Easy play here for Cantu. Makes the grab for round number 2. Lane Wolf.
Number 66, Lane Wolf.
Another fly ball and another easy play for Cantu to end the inning. 3-3 as we go to the 5th.
Give them a wedgie for a
Razan,
base
Cantu,
license.
and Correa due up.
The left fielder, number 4, Screw Razan.
That's a strike.
And leadoff runner aboard here for the wrong fielders. Razan gets aboard, and here is Cantu.
Strike.
Cantu not having the best postseason at the plate. He's done pretty well defensively, though. Couple of outfield assists. He gets that one to kind of sneak through and get through for a base hit, and it's 2 on, nobody out. Cantu is done, and they'll bring in Lubbock Schneider. Uh-oh, that one's way outside. That's a free 90 feet for everyone, and both are now in scoring position with nobody out, and Correa at the plate. Up the middle, a base hit. The Retrievers will retake the lead. They'll test the arm of Hogwash to throw home. Not in time. Both runners score. It's 5-3 Retrievers.
Bigot Flashman.
Correa having a solid night here. A home run and now 2 runs off a single.
Strike. 3 strikeouts.
Fleshman will strike out.
First baseman,
For out number 1, here is McForsham.
Ball, that's inside.
McForsham, he's going to hit his second of the game. Retrievers back up by 3, 6-3. 453, McForsham, 6th of the postseason.
right fielder, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
And he has also eclipsed his home run total for the regular season.
Inside.
He hit 5
Strike.
through the 32 games of the regular season, hit 330, slugged 587, and is on a hot streak here in the postseason.
Now batting, the second baseman. Now pitching, Aubrey
Schneider couldn't
Galvan.
get things done. Aubrey Gallivan will have to come in now. Still just 1 out here, top of the 5th. 4 runs have already come through here for the Retrievers.
The right. That's high. Ball inside.
Full count to Gilmore.
Take your base.
And she will lose him. Walk for Gilmore,
Now batting, the catcher,
which will bring
number
up
8,
Dudley.
On Dudley.
The right. That's outside.
That goes foul 1 and 2.
Foul. Nope, high. No, that's low.
Dudley again, this one into center field. They'll send the runner. And it's a bit of an offline throw. It took her up the first base line. A little bit better of a throw. I think that gets the runner. But instead, it's another couple of runs in. It's now 8-3 Retrievers.
That's a strike.
5 runs in the 5th.
Too low.
And Dudley now has tied his RBI mark for the regular season. Here in the postseason, that brought home his 6th. And that's a hard hit ball, right center field. That one is gone. The Retrievers poured it on here in the 5th. Again, turning on the double digits. This offense is red hot.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4, Screw Razan.
Right.
8 runs and counting here in the 5th for the Retrievers.
Ball low.
Ground ball to Rosales. Throw is in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 46.
Here's Doyle Cantu.
That's a strike.
That one just out of the reach of Castillo up the middle.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6, Gossi Korea.
Right.
The wheels are just coming off for the wrong fielders pitching. A couple of fastball wild pitches there. Gives the runner first to third for free.
There's a strike. Ball forward. Take your base.
Rhea draws a walk, and things are
The
just
shortstop, number 6,
absolutely unraveling here in the 5th for the wrong fielders.
Ball inside.
This should end the inning. A fly ball into right.
You're up.
Caught by Singh. We go to the 5th. 8 runs for the Retrievers.
Batting, the left fielder, number 32, Viviana Dillon.
That's a foul ball. That's foul.
Schneider probably almost fell asleep on the bench waiting for his next chance to pitch. And he gets a strikeout there.
44, Ash
No, that ball's
Rosales.
That ball into right, but tracked down by Sawyer for round number 2. And here is Elsa Coleman.
Coleman.
No, outside.
Shot into left and down in front of Brazan for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 17, Reese Joseph.
No, outside. No, outside.
3-0 here for Joseph. Takes a strike. Fouls it back, full count. And he will end up drawing a walk.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 3, Aiden Singh.
Swing whenever you're ready. We'll wait.
That's a strike.
0-2 to Singh. Swing and a miss.
Scoop up a plate of Maki at ground. Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Gurney McForsham.
And Gurney McForsham is on fire.
Now pitching, Christine.
Browning now comes in the game.
Strikey, strike, strike. Strike.
Shaw Schneider, saw Gallivan, and now we got Browning. Third one out of the bullpen for the wrong fielders.
Number 56.
We know Knockmore is pretty tired. We probably don't see her in this one. Shouldn't, honestly. Then that only leaves Iggy Jones, the CP, left. Dive by Joseph. It's the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 15, Grant Gilmore.
That's a strike.
2 down.
That's outside.
1-1 the count. Ground ball right to Wolf. In time for out number 3. We go bottom of the 6th. It's Vasquez, Hogwash, and Castillo.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 58,
Long fielders down by a quarter dozen.
That's high.
3/4 of it.
Strike.
No, that's not right either. Need 2/3 of it.
Batting, the center fielder, number 4, Riff. Now pitching, Jesse Frigate.
New outside. Strike.
That's a deep fly ball, but it won't get to the warning track as that's caught by Brazon for out number 2.
Now batting, a second baseman, number 41, Leo Castillo.
Ball inside. That's out.
Popped up. Caught by Dudley. We go to the 7th. 11-3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Vahan Dudley.
No, no. And strike. The right. Yeah, out.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 51, Morgan Mack.
Nope, high. You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4, Screw
2 down, back to the top of the order. Here is Screw Brazon.
And strike. Nope, no.
2-2. And that goes back up the middle. On aboard, his mojo goes up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Strike. Strike. 3.
And strike 3 called on Cantu. His struggles at the plate continue. But we go bottom of the 7th. Wolf, Dillon, and Rosales due up for the wrong fielders.
Number 66, Lane Wolf.
Strike. You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 32, Viviana Gillen.
The right.
2 down. Here's Rosales.
Rush, Rosales.
And she will bomber special that one just past the diving McForsham. Is pretty close to that, closer than any right to be. Brings up Elsa Coleman.
Elsa Coleman.
She had a home run a long time ago that made this a 3-2 ball game in favor of the wrong fielders. But that feels like about an age ago. Guess it's really just an 8-run fifth ago.
The shortstop, number 17, Reese Joseph.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Side is retired. We go top 8.
Designated hitter, number 6, Gossi Ria. Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Dingett Fleshman.
Fleshman down the line. It's going to go hook foul. Swing and a miss. Ground ball to short. Joseph is there. That throws in time for out number 2. And back to McForsham. No longer on fire, but still having a very successful postseason. 480 batting average, 6 homers, 10 RBIs, and is just absolutely hitting the cover off the ball. Pair of home runs, a double and a single. It's a triple away from the cycle. Don't think he'll get a chance, and I don't really think... Well, I mean, we did see a couple of triples in game 1, so nothing is impossible here as that one's hit into right. Retrievers with runners at the corners. Gilmore 0 for 2 with a couple of walks here. Right side, that one squirts through and make it a dozen for the Retrievers. 25 runs for the Retrievers through the first 2 games of this series. They have made things look way too easy. And here is Vahan Dudley doing it again! Holy cow, Vahan Dudley was an absolute nobody during the regular season, and here in the postseason, he is coming alive and is just putting the wrong fielders to shame. Is this going to go down as like the worst conference final series in SSBL history? Ground ball up the middle. Gilmore gets to it. Flip to first in time. Another mojo boost. This one goes to Frigate. Swing and a miss. Ground ball, the third will end the inning. We go to the 9th. 15-3 in favor of the Retrievers.
Now batting, Center fielder, number 46, Doyle, 2.
Right.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 6, Gossi, Korea.
No, inside ball.
1-1 here to Correa. Correa into right. That's going to be caught by Singh. And we go to the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting the second
The
baseman.
wrong fielders need 3 grand slams.
There's a strike.
Domination, thy name is Retrievers. Wrong fielders will have their backs against the wall for the first time this postseason,
Ball.
as the series shifts over to Sakura.
Now batting the first baseman, number 66, Blaine Wolf. Batting the left fielder, number 32, Viviana Dillon.
There's a strike. That's a strike. Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, and the last chance for the wrong fielders here.
Third baseman, number 44, Flash
strike.
Rosales.
That's outside. Ball right there. That's ball right there.
Bomber special into left. Keeps the game going.
Number 35, Elsa Coleman.
Coleman will find a silver lining as she hits her second home run of the game. Sours the day a bit for Frigate, who had done pretty well so far in relief. Oh, that went against Sierra. I'm sorry, actually. So Sierra down to 10s, and keeps this from being a double-digit win. So far, it's +8 and then +9 for the Retrievers so far in this series. And this should do it. Final score of Game 2, 15-6. And the Retrievers one win away from their third conference title in the past 4 seasons. An 8-run fifth, and that was pretty much it. 18 hits to 9. And of those 9 hits, 4 of them came from Elsa Coleman. So almost half the production for the wrong fielders was Coleman at the top of the order. Had 5 of the 6 RBIs on the night. The only other one coming from a solo shot from Vasquez. And after that, she struck out 3 times. So did Dillon, 3 strikeouts. 12 on the night for the wrong fielders, striking out more than they got hits. As for the Retrievers, 18 hits. Everyone but Fleshman getting a hit. McForsham going 4 for 5 with 4 runs scored, 2 home runs, 3 knocked in. Correa going 2 for 5, 3 RBIs of her own and scoring 2 runs of her own. Dudley going 3 for 5, 2 runs, a home run, and 5 RBIs. This game alone almost tied his regular season total in ribbies. Absolutely crazy. The win will go to Schneider. He went 5 1/3, 3 earned, 5 hits, a walk, 8 strikeouts. Frigate goes 2 2/3 pretty cleanly, just 2 hits and 3 strikeouts. Sierra does get the bump with the 3 earned runs with that last home run given up to Coleman. The loss will go to Cantu. Starting pitchers this series for the Wrongfielders have not been good. Almost every pitcher giving up earned runs. 5 off of Cantu, 3 from Schneider, who only got 1 out. 2 outs from Gallivan, giving up 3 earned. And then 4 earned off of Browning. Bad all the way around. But they avoid the MVP sweep. It is Coleman. McForsham, he's on there for a second time. And Dudley. So McForsham and Dudley both on the MVP board in games 1 and 2. And that will do it for tonight. We've got a tied series on the Epic and a 2-0 series advantage for the Retrievers in the Heroic. Thank you all for tuning in and watching the conference finals take shape. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will see you all in 2025 to figure out who will be playing in the Super Series for Season 11. Thank you all for tuning in, and this season has been a great one. Just a little bit more to go, and then we've got the fun of the off-season tasks ahead of us. But still a lot of baseball to be played and a champion to be crowned. And I will see you all in the new year. Bye-bye.